Hey everybody, it's Ceddy the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3 post-game Salmon team mode. In the last part, we tackled the very interesting free time events in Angie. And in this episode, well, like I said last time, we're gonna be hanging out with Ryoma.
Wow. Yay, Ryoma!
Oh yeah, Soul's here. No,
funny because you're one.
But you're the Sahara, so.
Oh, well, too bad, baby. You're one.
Let's just go.
Okay, I'm good now. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's hang out with Ryoma.
Sheesh.
If you're fine with,
fire me.
if you're fine with that, then I won't stop you. All right. Yeah, I have to experiment with Ryoma's voice a little bit, so. It's gonna take a little while to get back to it. Ryoma was one of those interesting voices. And I grew a little closer today. What'd you like? So, what's his like?
Let's see. 18.
We don't have it.
23.
Holy shit, is that a tracksuit? Oh, you've got good taste.
Yeah.
I hope I can return the favor, but I'm not great at giving gifts.
Hey.
Heck, I don't think this even fits me. I mean, look at the size of it.
Well, why did you come talk to me? You probably just want to hear about how I took down the Mafia, right?
Huh? What? That's not what I was planning at all.
You're...
Really? You got a nosy looking face. Are you worried about whether or not I still care about tennis? For some reason, that's another thing busybodies seem to care about.
No. No, I really wasn't trying to. I just wanted to talk to you, Ryoma.
Oh,
Is that so?
you've still got a ways to go.
So, I was the only one who was worried. I've still got a ways to go.
Well, to be honest, I can't say that I have no interest in your ultimate talent.
Well, that is honest. Aren't you a detective? Such honesty might be seen as foolish, you know?
I suppose that's true, yes.
But, out of respect for that honesty, I don't mind talking about tennis for a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I said. Didn't you hear me? Now then, what you would talk about specifically?
Ryoma looked downward in contemplation, yet his expression remained happy. It seems as though Ryoma hasn't lost his passion for tennis. Puts on an act like it's not a big deal. Clearly, he must really be struggling.
Then,
How about you tell me a little about your friends from the tennis club? I'm so happy! Look at my face!
My friends from tennis club.
Then...
The one who sticks out the most is that one guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Our team captain. I do regret that I was never able to break his zone.
his zone?
In other words...
A skill where he can stay in a single spot and continually return the ball.
Whoa, you can do that?
Not me. Our captain was the one who could do that. I was called an ultimate, but compared to them, I've still got a ways to go.
Take a shot every time he says it.
It was also an upperclassman in the club who was considered a genius. He developed counter moves that only he could possibly pull off. He was always smiling, but you can never quite tell what he was thinking. Speaking of that, there was another upperclassman. He made us drink these weird drinks. They were so nasty I thought I was gonna die.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah.
He said they were made of vegetable juice, but anyone could tell they weren't normal.
I see. Your school had some unique players.
Yeah.
I suppose. Certainly wasn't boring. But it's a place that I've got nothing to do with anymore.
Ryoma.
Sorry.
I was talking too much. Probably got bored listening. Sorry I wasted your time. See ya.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, right. My bad about earlier when I said you had a nosy looking face.
No.
That's alright, Ryoma. It doesn't bother me one bit.
See ya.
Doesn't bother me a bit, you know, whatever that language is.
Is that so? Well, see ya. One down, 4 to go. I guess you can say we still got a ways to go.
Ways to go.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, I watched Ryoma. I watched Ryoma walk away and returned. Because, you know, I walked a walk. Because I can do that. Did you guys know that? I can.
Either will we be able to beat Ryoma's free time event before,
I don't know. I mean, can you use more than one of those things at a time?
I can only use one at a time. We should be able to beat Ryoma, but he's probably the last guy we can do a whole session of. But our work transfer's over, so it's not like we're gonna lose everything.
That's true.
Soon.
Kaede.
Well, actually, not really anytime soon. We're doing Kaede last.
What's wrong?
What's up? Need something? You go out of your way to pick someone like me. You're a strange guy. I wonder what sort of life you live to be the person you are now. Blue
I
text.
spent some time. I'm sorry. I spent some time talking with Ryoma, like about my life full of misery. Ryoma and I grew a little closer today. Would I like to give Ryoma a gift? No. No, I'll give him a gift. It's called a sickle.
I learned this from Angie.
My bad. What's wrong?
Wait,
You're good. You're good.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay. What's up? I don't think there's anything for us to talk about.
No.
No? Well, I know that Ryoma hasn't lost his passion for tennis. After listening to the way he talks about his old tennis friend, I'm sure of it. Maybe I can help Ryoma accept his feeling.
It's not like I care about tennis or anything, Baka.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Hey, what's the matter?
Hey.
I was just thinking about how fun your tennis stories are. I'd like to hear more.
What now?
You actually enjoyed those? What a strange guy. We talked about my tennis friends. What else did you want to hear?
Then.
Maybe you have some stories about your rivals?
My rivals. I don't know if I'd call them that, but there were some people. Do you remember the captain I talked about last time?
If I remember correctly.
The guy who used that zone technique?
But
There was a guy who beat him.
Huh?
What? His zone was broken?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what the heck did he do? Okay, one guy that was standing there. He could literally stand in the middle of a court, and even if the ball goes like to the right side, he could just hit it from the middle of the. What this guy do? Just made a visible barrier, like in the middle of the net, so that no matter how hard he hit the ball, he can't hit it over the net.
He used a technique called insight to see his opponent's weaknesses. He made full use of his technique to beat his opponents down. He was feared as the king of the courts.
What is this, Yami? From tennis? From Tenniso? King?
However,
There was a nut. There were others with crazy nicknames, like Child of God and Emperor.
Child of God? Emperor? There are tennis players like that?
yeah.
Yeah, the Child of God's aura was a real pain. All 5 of my senses were stolen, and in the end, I couldn't even stand.
Huh?
Your senses were stolen?
Yeah.
The Emperor's special technique was called Furin Kazan.
Just-
Furin Kazan. I faced it once, but
So
then
basically, Busruda.
but then he unsealed its powers, and it became Furin Ka In Zarai. I feel like there's like like Furin Ka In Zarai. Furin Ka In Zarai. I'm thinking too much. I feel like there's something hidden in there.
Furin Ka In Zanra.
Then he used this Then he used his other legendary technique. Do you know the way?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. It was right there. It was right there. I couldn't just. There was the opportunity.
We'll talk later. You need all those secret techniques for tennis?
In other words,
Can I believe in this?
We'd all given everything we had. Being defeated only made us stronger. That was the type of world I lived in.
This is beyond the realm of tennis.
That's...
This is beyond the realm of tennis. How did you get your senses back?
sheesh.
It was foolish to assume your common sense applies everywhere. This is a good example, right? It's common sense to me, but not to you.
I suppose so.
Well,
Well, that's enough. If I talk anymore, I'll start remembering things best forgotten.
oh,
What am I saying? It's not like me to get so emotional.
see ya.
Anyway, see ya.
Ah.
Kaide.
Kayade. Kayade. I watched Ryoma walk away, dejected, and turned to my...
I can't believe I can't believe I actually did that. Do you know the way?
Yeah.
I kind of hate that meme, but it's also kind of funny to quote every once in a while.
What's wrong?
What's up? You need something?
I want to talk about your initial T, which is basically initial D but tennis version. That's what it definitely seems like.
All right, we ran out of tracks. We ran out of track sweaters, by the way.
25. Okay, you don't have 25. 30. No, you don't have 30. 31. No, you don't have 31. 32. You have 32.
Holy shit, are those cufflinks? Nothing good will come from making me happy, you know.
My bad.
Sorry, I can't show how happy I am. I really am grateful for this gift.
Hey,
Hey, Shuichi. I'm not going to talk about tennis anymore.
Huh?
What? Why? What happened?
jeez.
Ah!
I know what you're up to. You just want me to play tennis again.
Ah.
I thought so.
Hey,
Listen up. I'm no longer the ultimate tennis pro. That's just the shell of who I used to be. I threw away my past.
But...
Did you really, Ryoma?
what?
Huh?
Hey!
I don't think it's so easy to put away the things we carry. It's hard to see what you're carrying. Even if you wanted to throw it all, I'm sure some is plain something you can't quite get rid of. Coffee your shirt. You can't just put it in the wash.
Okay, you're starting to cut out a bit.
Gosh dang it!
A coffee stain? What kind of examples of that?
No.
I know, because you could wash it in the laundry. Well, my uncle used to say that. He told me that detectives should always look for stain on people. That's how you find the truth. That's how my uncle did it anyway.
So that's something you got from your uncle. Well, I guess it works after all. I bet your uncle's a good detective.
I knew it.
There's something you're still carrying. Is it 10?
No.
No,
Tenfold?
No, it's not tennis. It's something that It's something that should never happen in tennis.
Let me guess, murder?
But I gathered my resolve and did it.
That's...
Resolve? What do you mean by that?
More importantly,
Nothing. We're talking about coffee stains on my back though, right? Sorry, I've got nothing back there.
however,
If there was one regret I was carrying around, it'd be her.
Huh?
The 17th student of the academy.
The library? Do.
Oh,
yeah,
There was someone I promised my future to.
Huh?
you mean like a lover?
Is that surprising I had a lover? I'm used to that reaction.
Ah, but you said had. Past tense.
yeah,
Question mark?
Yeah. I met her in America while I was studying tennis abroad. At the time, I didn't believe in love. I thought it was a joke. Honestly, I don't know how we fell in love, but she's not part of this world anymore.
No.
So she.
yeah.
Yeah, she died.
Why?
I'm sorry. How did she die?
I decided to throw everything away. Didn't matter if we loved each other.
But she was so important to you that you wanted a future together. So why?
Don't you get it?
She would have been unhappy with me. No, not just her. Anyone.
What?
That's why you shouldn't bother with me anymore. Got it?
Ryoma.
See ya.
See ya. Ryoma senpai, why won't you notice me?
Watch Ryoma play stubborn and returns back. Still have some time left. What should I do?
I kind of wish you can use like all your mono emergencies on one day, but then again, I guess someone could buy like a crap ton of them and then just,
And it never end.
you know, get everything done on like day one.
What's wrong?
What's up? Looks like we got something to say. Anthony, I think we're on Ryoma's loves now. Got
Yeah.
complaints about me. I'll sit quietly and listen to them.
However,
But it's too late to change my ways now.
I spent some time with Ryoma. With them big old eyes.
How they just stare into your soul.
16.
A candy cigarette.
oh,
If you're giving me this, you really get me, huh? I don't have anything to give you. Is that okay? You're strange.
hey,
Hey, Shuichi. You know what I'm gonna say, right?
That's...
I could venture a guess. You don't want me talking to you.
don't you get it?
Exactly. Like I said before, don't bother with me.
But...
That's not in order, is it?
True. I've got no right ordering you around. So, what business do you have How about the guy who threw away his own lover?
Because.
Can't imagine that you would do something heartless, Ryoma. You must have had your reason. Something to do with the mafia? So why did you do it, Ryoma?
You really want to hear about it?
I
No.
did. Okay. You don't have to answer if you don't want.
But
You say that, but it's written all over your face you want to hear it.
But.
Yeah, 'cause I'd bother you about the whole day about it. Say no. And it's written on your face that you're desperate to tell
Well played. Seems like you've got some spine after all. In that case, I'll make you listen. If you regret it later, that's on you. It started with an invitation. It was to an underground tennis competition held on a mafia-owned luxury liner.
Huh?
an underground tennis competition?
in other words,
They were gambling on matches. It was just a vulgar hobby of the rich. I didn't want to get involved with it, but they wouldn't let up. I thought I'd teach them a lesson by showing up and ruining things.
Gambling on tennis is a niche for everything.
jeez.
They call it a tournament, but it was just a bunch of fixed matches. Oh, look at those eyes. Those big ol' eyes. Didn't like that, so I pretended to go along with their plan. And at the last second, I crushed the opponent I was meant to lose against.
Huh?
What? But if your opponent was with the mafia, that would mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, mafiosos got real upset when their reputation is ruined. Back then, I was naive. Too naive. Never crossed my mind that they'd massacre my family for revenge.
No.
Massacre?
Yeah.
My lover was safe, but I didn't know when they'd get to her. That's why I had to run, somewhere far away. But it was no use. They found her and killed her anyway. I was the one who escaped the mafia, and even then, just barely.
Huh?
I don't believe it.
I shouldn't have let her go. I should have kept her by my side and protected her. If I'd done that, then at least she wouldn't have been alone.
Well,
You know what happened after that, right?
That's.
Massacre. Revenge.
yeah.
And that's why I was thrown in prison.
More than... Back...
Jeez.
See? You shouldn't have asked. I'm just a helpless fool. Now here's my hope fragment. I just told you my super sad laugh story. Here's my friendship fragment.
Psych, that's the wrong fragment. Unable to think of a response, I watched Ryoma turn to my... Yes, you kill me after.
Wait, no, what'd you say? You're cutting out again.
Oh! Basically what I said was that, they said, here's my whole fragment, and I just go, psych.
Psych! That's the wrong fragment!
Oh! I don't think you have to get any more.
You know, you have more than plenty of enough of these, Shuichi. Do you really keep having to buy them? Yes! Yes, I do have to keep buying them. Why? I don't know.
No! Why don't you give those coins to me?
If I justify that with a response, she wins.
Jeez.
Blah 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 blah. I still got a ways to go. Blah 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 blah.
You beat me to it.
Candy cigarette.
Yep.
Not bad at all. Sometimes even I want to feel happy. So I'll accept this. Okay, why did the last one take 43 minutes and this one's barely even 30 yet?
Because we fooled around mainly with
Yeah, but still.
For Ryoma, this is straightforward.
What on earth are you thinking about? You know full well you shouldn't bother with me, so why are you still here?
I've been told not to get involved countless times before. I don't intend on throwing our relationship away, Ryoma. And I won't like you either.
Because...
You knew the consequences, but stuck to your feelings anyway. I respect it. I don't want someone I respect to tell me they have nothing. That's why I want to stay by your side, as your classmate and your friend. Ryoma?
Jeez. So this is what it's like to be at a loss for words. You're a bigger idiot than me.
Do what you want.
But I don't dislike that about you.
Then...
Yay, I'm stupid. Ryoma!
Please.
I'm stupid.
Shuichi, you got a minute? Let's go to my research lab.
Are we gonna play tennis?
Hey.
First, go ahead and take these.
A tennis ball and a racket?
What?
I don't know if you've played tennis before, but you can hit the ball, right?
That's true.
Ah, I think I can.
It's decided.
Then I'm gonna check your resolve. Ready? Aim for me with the ball.
Huh?
Aim for you?
Try hitting me with it. Right in the face if you can.
Huh?
You want me to do what? Hit you? Are you serious?
What?
I said I was gonna test your resolve, right? So show me.
Alright, I'll do it.
Right.
Alright, I'll do it. I don't know what he's thinking. This is what he... If this is what he wants...
Good answer. I knew you were that kind of idiot.
Oh my
Now
gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Now let's get stupid. Why are you reacting?
Because he said, good answer. But how you said it, it just reminds me of, like, you know, Family Feud, and they give an answer, and it could be the stupidest answer ever, regardless of both the audience, and then they go, good answer! That's exactly how you did it.
An animal with an animal with 3 letters and 4 legs. You said alligator.
Good answer! Woo! Wait, hold on. Wait. Get out of here, I don't want to clap. Okay, this is the best we got. Okay. I guess that, alright, I'm good now. Ryoma stood on the other side of the net, tennis racket gripped lightly in his hand. Imitating the pros to the best of my ability, I threw the ball up and swung. Bang! My racket connected and the ball flew toward Ryoma faster than... Ryoma! I know explanation mark.
That was a good serve. I could feel how serious you are.
It's not over yet.
But you've still got a ways to go.
Got a ways to go.
Wow.
Huh?
What? I stood frozen in fear. The ball grazed my cheeks so close I could feel the fibers.
Wait!
Wait a minute! You're gonna hit it back to me? Back at me?
I never said I wouldn't. Don't worry. I won't hit any vital parts.
Got his game face on. What am I supposed to do? Play tennis. Our fierce battle began. Course of the match, I realized why Ryoma tested me like that. Because that's just Ryoma's way. During that game, both having around. Death battle tennis match. top 10 anime battle. I don't know how much time passed. After every drop of our energy was spent, we both collapsed on the panting.
Hey,
Hey, Shuichi. Even if we get out of here, I'll still be in prison, but if I ever get out, I'm gonna go pick up everything I threw away. It's too late for a lot of things, but I can still reach some.
I'd like to bear those stains again. Just like how I'm bearing you on my back right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Ryoma hasn't lost his passion for tennis. I'm so glad that I could help him face that side. That's what this was all about, right? I can speak English, right? I helped him find the fun of the game again, because of our bond as friends. As long as we have that bond, no opponent will ever beat us. Yay! Ryoma and I spent what felt like hours on that, laughing and talking about nothing.
And another one off the checklist.
And I never got back to my room, but apparently I had. So
Now, this episode's a little shorter than most, being only a half hour. So, but I don't think I can force Soul to continue anymore. So I think we're good to not make this a long episode.
okay.
So I think we should probably just look over the skills we got from some of the old people, because we never really looked at any of them. Triple expert goggles. Once an object becomes visible, the entire object. Okay, we've seen that one. To his intuition, the flash will grow. The flash spot will instantly grow to full size. Is effective during Hangman's Gambit. Tenko, laws of the globe. Lets the cursor move freely no matter how far the opponent has pushed. Effective during rebuttal showdowns. I don't really know what that one means. Kibo, digital love. The point will lock onto a nearby V. The point will lock onto a nearby V point when concentrating. Effective during non-stop debates, mass panic debates. That's actually pretty good. Supernatural phenomenon. While concentrating, the reticle will automatically move onto weak spots. Okay. And Ryoma's. Killer Smash. Make Truth Bullet penetrate white noise. Effective during non-stop debate and mass panic debate.
Well, that is
It is pretty good.
useful.
It's pretty good. So how many do we got done? We got one.
Wait, hold on. Go. I can read that fast. 1, 2, 4, 5. You need 7 more.
7 more to go. We've reached the greater half of this. And
Yay.
Soul, I think I want you to pick who we're gonna be hanging out with next. That's not Kaede. I already established that Kaede is gonna be last. Or actually, how I should properly phrase it. I was gonna save it till Kaede's episode to do it, but I've decided to do a little something interesting. To rephrase what I said, you can pick anyone who's not Kaede, because we're doing Kaede's last.
Okay.
Did you not realize what I just did? Okay.
See. We did Himiko 10. It has to be a girl.
It doesn't have to be a girl. You just choose who we're hanging out with next. Except for Kaede. We're hanging out with her last.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really surprised you haven't called me out on it yet.
Called you out for what?
I guess, yeah.
It's 10 p.m. I'm tired. Quiet.
Okay, I'll just make it clear. I'm actually going to pronounce Kaede's name properly for the rest of this series.
Is that Kaede?
No.
I'm confused.
I've been saying Kaede this whole time.
Oh. Okay. I don't know who to pick.
We're doing Miyu again. Nope.
No. We're saving it till next episode. I don't know who yet.
You really don't? Okay. Let's see how many we have 3 guys and we have 4 girls left. So, yeah. Meaning you have 3 more opportunities for you to voice Shuichi. If you want my recommendation, I say we do either Kurumi or Gonta next. But that's my thought. Anyway, next time on Danganronpa V3 Salmon Mode, we're gonna be hanging out with somebody and doing something. See you guys.
Yay, something.
See you guys then.